Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and
shoots! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And yes, it's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rummenigge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Zico. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Gullit. And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. Barcelona are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Vieira. Great vision. And he was quick to react. Threads one in. He's had a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Oh, shooting chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Totti. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Zico. Best! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Bergomi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Best! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Zico! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gullit. Iniesta. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Totti. Gullit. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that was never going to make it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides. Chance!
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
And the shot! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gullit. Yeah. It's run loose here. Zico ploughing through the middle. Gullit is the team's great visionary. Rodri. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Best looking for a runner. Delivers the ball. Maldini. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we're underway again.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bergomi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti gets into some space. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. We expected better, and so did he. Maldini. Cannavaro. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on goal! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Long ball by the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Iniesta. Iniesta going full tilt down the left. Mbappe! There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Gullit. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Robson. Best. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Iniesta. Gullit. Tries to play it through. Pass is just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
We have got
7.
changes here from both
Camisa
sides, in fact.
11. Camisa 22.
Ferdinand
Deixando
does
o campo
really well
para a
there. He
entrada
is
dele.
strong.
Camisa 23. Camisa 9.
That's been intercepted.
Camisa 10.
That was well played,
Teremos
well
uma
struck.
substituição.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. Maldini. And here's Mbappe. And they win it back again. That is good alertness. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lovely pass. Decent chance! Fantastic from Lampard! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that's it. So thank you very